Hi everyone, this is Lady T with Lady T Speaks, bringing you the latest in hip hop, R&B, and entertainment news. So, the past couple days in entertainment news, Wendy Williams, the Queen of Mean, they call her, sent shots back to Nicki Minaj. Actually, she was doing Hot Topics and she was talking about Nicki and her new husband Kenneth Petty, and she said something that she shouldn't have probably said, even though she didn't really, well, she kind of said that Nicki was a washed up rapper. That's what she said. Those are her own words. So, of course, Nicki has Queen Radio, and she went on there and she blasted Wendy. So, it looks like they're going back and forth again. They've been in this feud off and on for a few years now. I don't even know where it stemmed from. I don't know why these two ladies don't particularly care for one another. But anyhow, this is Wendy's job. Wendy's job is to pop off about celebrities and gossip. And so that's what she does on her TV show. She gossips about celebrities. Now, keep in mind, Wendy has been in the business for many years, since a young girl, and she's in her 50s. So she knows a lot of the inside information about hip hop, R&B, and entertainment news. So that's why I talk about her probably a little bit more than anybody, because she's relevant, she's on TV, and she's always involved with different stories with celebrities. But in this case in particular, Nicki didn't like it. And she talked about Wendy. Like I said, she fired back, pow, pow, right back at her. So I read an article on Complex, and this is some of what it said. Nicki Minaj fans are going, well, her fans, of course, are going back with Wendy. They're throwing shots. They believe that she aimed at the rapper, and she did. She took specific shots at Nicki. So the barbs, as they call her, are taking up arms against Wendy Williams because they are convinced that the talk show host sent a subliminal shot at Nicki. Wasn't subliminal, y'all. She said she was soon to be watched up. This comes after Nicki threw shots at Wendy and her ex-husband on Queen Radio because Wendy criticized Nicki's marriage. During a recent episode of her show, Wendy referred to a soon-to-be washed-up rapper who has been talking about her. Fans assumed that she was alluding to Minaj due to their recent back and forth. On her Queen Radio show, as I said, Nicki condemned Williams' sensational approach to journalism. It's not about doing your job, Nicki began. There are people who report the news, and there are people who do it with an evil intent in their heart, viciousness. And I pray for you because I know you're hurting, and I know you must be sick and humiliated. The rapper then ripped into Williams, using her estranged husband's infidelity as fuel. But I understand why now. When a woman isn't really being loved at home, the viciousness is a different type. So I really wanted to pray for you today because look at where you are now in your life, Nicki. Continue. You're sat up there being vicious all this time and paid for the man's mistress all these years. You paid for her shopping sprees. You paid for her hotels. She said, bitch, you probably even paid for her GYN bills. You paid to have that baby delivered, ho. How you doing, stupid? Wake up, hoes. And that's what Nicki said. And Nicki said the rift between her and Williams began when Wendy took jabs at Nicki's recent nuptials. Shortly after Minaj married Kenneth Petty, Williams decided to offer a critique of the rapper's choice in men in front of her studio audience. I don't know what he does for a living. I just know that he did time in jail for. He's a sex offender, Williams said before digging deeper into Minaj's family. Well, she's no stranger to that because her brother's in jail for sex offending. Well, first degree manslaughter. Now he's serving 7 years in prison. He's also a sex offender. So that means that he is a manslaughter, a killer. Okay, so he's a killer and a sex offender. Well, Nicki, congratulations. While she didn't mention Nicki by name, the barbs all almost certain that Williams was talking about Nicki. This led them to take to social media where they blasted Wendy for disrespecting the queen. So, of course, it's always a Twitter war when, one of the celebrities' fans get a hold to it. They give their opinion, and they're dragging Wendy on social media. Now, the things that, Wendy said about Nicki, She did marry a guy who's considered to be an ex-offender, a sex offender, and ex-offender, same, different thing, but he is an ex-offender. And so Nicki said that that wasn't true. In some comments that she made, she was saying that he was wrongfully accused, and of course he's her husband, so she's taking up for him. Wendy, sometimes you shouldn't say certain things about people. If you're going to give people a compliment, let it be a compliment. Same thing, Nicki. If it's a compliment, let it be a compliment. Because you two, I mean, this is petty. For real, for real. She married who she wanted to marry. Now you're divorced. It was a nasty divorce. Well, you're not divorced as of yet, but you're heading towards that direction, Wendy. And you were all over social media. I talked about it here on my YouTube channel, and it was humiliating. It was very degrading, but that's not on you. That's on your husband. He was the one that was supposed to be in a relationship with you, and when he didn't want to be, he was supposed to get out of it, and he didn't. He did his thing on the side. Well, it happens to many people, man or woman, men or women. But I just wanted to let you all know this is going on again with Nicki and Wendy, and this is like a cat fight, like real. This is really a cat fight between these two ladies. But anyhow, let's see where it goes. I'll keep you all posted. Thanks again for subscribing to my channel. Don't forget, if you like my videos, don't forget to click on the like. Don't forget to share them. I try to keep it clean as possible on YouTube, but I'm bringing you what's in, what I like to talk about, what's happening in celebrity life. All right, everyone, this is Lady T. Talk to you all soon.